Do you know where I come from? Do you know what I've done? No!
Well, you can all just kiss my attitude.
Goodbye, piece of shit.
Life is hard, Steven.
Now you've had enough, bitch. We are firemen!
Alright guys, I made it back. I got the beard fan going, even though it's not super hot today. Played the day before yesterday. Yesterday was football, so I'm here today at football, and later, obviously, Monday Night Football, and I've got to go watch my kids dance in their dance class this afternoon, so we're going to get this done this morning here. Last time, when I last played in part 7, I stopped here, and there's a boss going this way and up, I think it was. And it's like there's no bench in between the last boss and here, and there wasn't even an immediate upgrade after defeating that fucking Splinter Sister boss or whatever that thing was. Like, this game is just, it's borderline cruel in the best possible way. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm not knocking on the game, but man, it really tests one's patience. And the frustrating thing for me is other people have already beaten the game. And I got this wall cling thing after defeating the last boss. Not right after it, like I should have. I had to go and find it. So. We're going to give this a go. And the walk back to this boss is incredibly long. It's longer than any of the other ones I've ever done, so this is going to be pretty gnarly. I don't remember if I go... Yeah, I go down there, I think. Yeah. Don't remember where I went? I think it was through here. I think it was through the Bellheart, yeah. That's the way. The Bellheart's one of my favorite areas. Just the... It's like a place that time forgot kind of thing. The fuck out of my life, dude. These guys are a pain in the ass. Man. Oh, bad news all around. Bad news. See, oh yeah, it's way down there. There's a boss down here. I have found no bench in here. Like, that's one of my biggest criticisms of the game. And I only have a few. Less than a handful. But man, dude, the walkbacks and shit, like, to the boss, and these bosses require a lot. You're gonna die many times, like I do. And then you gotta walk back. It takes forever to get back to the boss. Most enemies do fucking... They do 2 damage, man. And that's brutal. The game's brutal enough without that. It's insane. That was an accident. People careless of me. I don't think there's anything that way. I went this way last time and didn't find a fucking bench. Those fucking stick bugs, man. Those fucking stick bugs. They're always the fucking enemy. And one of my other criticisms of this game, besides these really ridiculous walkbacks, is like, you get upgrades. I mean, it's clearly a Metroidvania game, but fuck, man, like, you can't upgrade, well, at least I haven't been able to. You can't upgrade Hornet's Needle, you can't upgrade her defense, so that the enemies do less damage, or that you kind of even, not get an advantage, but even the playing field, you know what I mean? You just, so I never feel like I'm getting stronger. And most of the time I win, it's because I get lucky, so. And you'll see when I reach a boss, it'll take me 2, 3, 4 hours to beat just that one boss. It'll be wash, rinse, and repeat over and over. What the fuck, dude? I didn't jump.
Friend.
Yeah, there aren't enough upgrades in this game that make me feel, and other players may not, and I know that's a design choice, but I feel like she never gets any stronger. You just get a little bit better, not a lot, and you get lucky. You know what I mean? Because most of the upgrades are like abilities, a jump ability or something, you know what I mean? Or like the cloak, all useful stuff, but nothing that makes you go, oh man, I'm much stronger now. Fuck you. Fucking asshole. I hate the stick bugs. These guys are real fucking pricks, man. I don't think I can make that, huh? Maybe. Let's give that another go. These guys are nice because they usually don't hit you. Well, now I'm gonna get hit, right? Yeah, see, I told you. But they usually provide good, There's no bench here, people. So I guess this is the bench, right? I hit! I didn't jump into it, I fucking swung. Wow. And here we go again. I don't know how... And I'm the first to admit that I'm not good at video games. Any video games, I just love them. And most of the success I have in them is a result of luck. You know what I mean? Or hours of grinding kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know how these people are beating this game in 20 and 30 hours, and some of them are completionists. And then dumb shit like that happens. And I always miss that jump for some reason. You gotta keep an ear out. There's no parking signs everywhere. Outside and here in my daughter's neighborhood, there's literally nowhere for me to park my truck. Like nowhere. It's not just on her street or around the block, it's everywhere. Like in an entire 2-3 mile square radius kind of thing. So it's like, dude, driveways and shit are packed. Like, what are you doing? That's fucking cheap. Well, the game wants you to kill so many numbers of a certain enemy. No problem when you die fucking 40,000 times. You're gonna get it. You know? Huh? Before I head back to that fuck all boss. Man, hang on. Man, I got... Let's see if you can hear it. Oh, rip and destroy. Oof. It stinks. I'm having a good time with that. Okay. Of course.
Friend.
Yeah, there was a boss down here. goes. This will probably be most of the stream today, if not all of it. Absolutely. It will absolutely be almost all of it. I thought sometimes like that. That's twice in a row. Give me a fucking break already, would you? Holy shitballs. Okay, this walk back's not too bad, but after a couple of deaths, it's gonna get really old really fast. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to go back to other areas now that I have the wall thing, but I don't think this game does upgrades like I wanted to. So it's not like I got the ice beam now. I know I can. Oh, I got the wave beam. I'll do more damage. You know what I mean? Let me go try this again. You don't get shit like that in this game. It happens so fast. What are you supposed to do? God, at least with the Splinter Sister, like, I saw it after my first death. I saw the claw thing, and then and then a couple of deaths after that, I realized you could break the vines that came down. A couple of deaths after that, I learned to spear the twirling tornado bugs that are those fucking shitheads. Like, this shit's happening so fast. Wow, I didn't even do that. I almost want to take off and go explore other areas. Sometimes I feel like the game's awesome, and exploration in this game is like an A+. Right, for me, right? It's like an A++. It's beyond exceptional, and it's rewarding. Just the exploration in of itself, even when you don't find anything. It's really good. It's done really well, and the environments and music are awesome. But I feel like, man, when I spend 2 to 4 hours on a boss or one of those fucking arena rooms, like, my progress is just stymied. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example in either a Symphony of the Night, Bloodstained, any of those kinds of games, or like a Metroid. But even when those games have insane bosses, I usually get it after maybe 20, 15, 20 minutes, you know what I mean? I see small patterns. Fuck. Oh. I gotta periodically check on my truck outside. I don't want the city towing and giving me a fucking ticket. Because those clowns, I mean, most people have more than 2 or 3 cars, and there's multiple people living in this house that have cars, and like, where are you supposed to put the fucking car? You know what I mean? I may have to go to the bathroom, you guys. So quickly, what? 21, 22 minutes into the stream, I gotta go. What are you supposed to do? Man, it's not that I'm not feeling it today. Like, I am not on it today, man. I don't feel sharp. You know what I mean? Forget being good at the game. I just don't feel sharp. I feel like everything is kind of... Wow. So this must be the trick that's... What are you supposed to do? Like, I think I'm losing my voice. I think I yelling a little too much yesterday during the Niners game. I was hoping that I would have some exploration opportunities with a new jump ability, or the wall cling ability, whatever it's called, before I had to face another boss. Like, I went a little more than 2 hours with Splinter Sister, and she was a fun boss. This widow bitch is not fun. She's just ridiculous. And maybe that'll change, but like, man, like, I don't know. I feel like Hollow Knight is one big boss rush. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's funny because my criticisms of this game and its predecessor are not only criticisms, they're also praises. I think all of my criticisms are praises in that regard. Because it wouldn't be Hollow Knight or Hollow Knight Silksong if it didn't do those things, right? I don't see a pattern. I mean, I see what she's doing, and I know the 3 big attacks, but I don't see a pattern that creates a good opening like I did with the other bosses. Some more than others. Some are more evidently, like, you know what I mean? My travel, my fast travel's down there. I wonder. I have an idea, but I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to sound stupid. My first stun. Woo! Yeah, that's worthy of a... In this game, or this kind of game, you gotta take the small victories and celebrate them. You know what I mean? It's like... Yeah, upgrading her needle and or defense... You know, 10 hours into the game, or even 15 or 20 where I'm at, around, I'm a little more than 20, but would make this game feel a lot more satisfying. Like, the enemies would still be hard, but hey, you know what, I can get rid of those fucking stick bugs now in 2 or 3 hits instead of 5 or 6, you know what I mean? Therefore, I'm going to take less damage. Shit. What are you gonna do? I'm not even low energy today. I'm having actually an okay day, like, where I don't feel stroked out, you know, like, or it's minimal. So like, but like, man, these bosses are awesome in design and they're hella fun, but goddamn, it's discouraging. I know I'm gonna be here for another 2 hours. You know what I mean? Trying to figure this out, and then when I figure it out, I'm gonna die a bunch, even though I know what I'm doing. and then I'm gonna get lucky and win unexpectedly. It happens in every single boss fight in this game, and it did that in the original Hollow Knight as well. I don't even know what to say. Thank God the walk back isn't that far on this one. I die faster on this boss, on her, than I have on any other. Like I said, if this were a Metroid or Symphony of the Night, I'd take that new power and be like, okay, I'm going to a different area. I want to go back and see if I missed anything, you know what I mean? Or if this gets me anything. New familiar, new weapon, new defensive item, whatever. The Varia suit, whatever, you know what I mean? Something. But I know I'm gonna walk around and not get much for it and die a lot, so. Your best course of action, or mine here, is just to continually die and repeat until I win. That's really all there is. All I had yesterday, I mean, I ate some junk food yesterday because of the game, but because of football, but man, I didn't even let it slow me down like this. If you want to have hot wings for dinner, just to blast it all out. Alright, so... God damn, dude. She seems to have maybe fewer hit points. Hang on a second. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to check on my truck and do something else kind of on my mind. Give me 5 minutes.
proof? Do you know what I've done? No!
be back in a minute, guys.
You know where I come from? You know what I've done? No!
Jesus Christ.
Wow, what a great audience.
Alright, guys. Sorry for that long delay. I caught up talking with my daughter, and then I had to go to the bathroom. And you can probably tell. Oh, my camera just went down. No, I had to go to the bathroom after I was talking with my daughter, so haven't seen anybody in about three and a half weeks just because of all the sickness and stuff. And now I don't want to sit because my hemorrhoids are fucking killing me. Usually they don't bother me, but I don't know what I ate, but everything is hard work right now. If you know what I mean. Oh boy, here we go. I wonder if those come back. I've never bothered to pay attention. Yeah, I still can't. I don't want to put all my weight down on my ass. Quite annoying. Okay, so now with this boss, before I jump down again, let me tell you what my strategy is gonna. What strategy I'm going to attempt here? I'm going to attempt to hit her when she's doing the spools and the bells or whatever she's dropping. I don't know how to avoid those yet. I'm gonna try to hit her when she's doing that. Stay away from her or against the walls when she's doing the, you know, the diagonal jumping. God, my asshole hurts. And when she's running across this thing because she's got swords or whatever. So, oh god, man, it doesn't feel good. You know that feeling like when your foot's asleep and it starts waking up and you got the pins and needles and you don't want to move because when you move it hurts. Makes it worse. You know what I mean? That's what's happening right now with other things. Dumb. Wow. fuck is that all about? Wow, dude. You talk about fuckery, man. Man. That's bad. That's worse than a fail one. That's Price is Right level shit. It was at that moment he knew he fucked up. You gotta be on your toes. I mean, in all boss fights, especially. Oh, the game gets wise to your attack, right? Yeah. Ah. God, the developers anticipate almost everything. Pretty wild. Pretty fucking wild. Excuse me? I'm sorry, they should have a bench, like right up there, you know what I mean? So you have the opportunity to take off and go explore or look for other upgrades or opportunities, or go right for the boss. Yes, insane. All hell, I don't know what I ate. I've been crampy since I woke up at 6 o'clock. Just, ugh. Hard work, so I heal. Gonna go up in the corner and heal. I'm starting to develop kind of a, I wouldn't call it a strategy in my head, but it kind of an idea of what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? At least actually, there's a bunch of different ways to do this broad, and I'm probably doing it the hardest way possible. Wrong fucking way. I was afraid I was going to hit her, so I went to the right instead to try to get to the wall. And it was it was a bad call, Ripley. Yeah, bad call. Yeah. Just hang on a second, guys. Got to keep an eye on messages from home. Always. Okay, there we go. You should listen to me. I didn't think so either. Scott Diesel's having the same problems now. What can it hurt? You know what I mean? What can it hurt? Oh, an hour of your time? I gotta be patient. No, I beat that to the punch. I can't wait to watch a fucking speed run of this game when I'm done. I'm gonna watch. I love the 100% ones. Like to see everything that I couldn't do. You know what I mean? Or didn't, or missed, or just couldn't pull off. You know, I didn't have the patience for. I love that. That's the way this game goes, right? I did it, dude! I fucking did it! Ah! No, I didn't! Are you fucking serious right now? That wasn't enough, huh? Fuck you, Team Cherry. Fuck you. Oh my god, dude. What was that at? That was at 129. I gotta mark that down because... No. 129. 129 minutes in. That was fucking cheap, dude. I should have known. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. The boss is not easy, but it's way easier than some of the other ones to get to that point where I got. Then the real boss fucking shows up. Fuck, dude, I was celebrating too. Oh, give me a break. Cheap shit, Team Cherry. Wait a minute. Okay. Man, after this I have Ninja Gaiden, both Ninja Gaiden and, hang on a second. God damn it, my camera. Yeah, 130. Man, that pisses me off. I guess that's the halfway point, huh? My fault. That was really fucking stupid. I stood right there. I saw it coming and I didn't do a goddamn thing about it. Dude, I think if I had double health, literally double health, what do I have there? 6? I think if I had 12 masks or whatever, I think I'd still die on all these bosses. I think it's insane. And like I tell people, it's not a hard game. You can see patterns and you can see where it's fair. It's very fair. It's very balanced. It just requires a lot of the player. It requires a lot of patience and watching. You know what I mean? Which unfortunately means dying. You know, a lot, but. I don't even care. Let's just go. You know what Team Cherry should have done? It's just an idea. And this is what I would have done had I been on this team. If you're going to make a game that has this level of challenge and difficulty in spots, if you're not going to put benches right next to the boss, at least give the players an opportunity to earn that bench. You know, maybe maybe it costs 5,000 rosaries, safety bench or whatever, and you can set it down wherever you want. You know what I mean? And make it so that they're available. More than one is available, or there's different, in different spots of areas. It would encourage more exploration, battling. Saving your rosaries, all of. But man, something,
Yeah!
Bullshit number one. And now she's pissed off. I told you this entire stream would be this boss. Even if I go until 5 o'clock this afternoon, the entire stream will be this boss. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, my fucking camera's frozen again. Man, over the last year and a half, I have reinstalled that driver for my camera, my Elgato 1080K webcam, over and over and over some more, and it always plays that freezing game bullshit with me. I know I gotta fix my green screen. I just right now I don't care. I just want to play. So. It's the easy part. I've been out on this for about an hour and 20 minutes, dude. I had to stop. I stopped. My daughter's home, so I haven't seen her in about 3 weeks. Or I've been able to talk to her in about 3 weeks, so wanted to stop and do that. Was nice. And then right after I finished talking to her, I had to take a shit. So that was another 15 minutes. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes. Typically boss I've never had a 3-hour, no, I did have one 3-hour boss fight on the Savage Beast Fly. All other bosses have taken me anywhere between 1 and 2 hours, so we'll see what this one does. I'm slowly figuring it out. What the fuck? I'm swinging the needle. Like, literally. These are July. Make you match your soul. The arm is in my way. Hey, there we go. That's fine. It's kind of obscuring my vision just a little, and that's even worse than when it's like right in front of the screen. How many strikes is one of those needles worth? There's a lot going on that fucking screen, dude. I'll tell you what. Oh. Yeah. I'm trying to be measured aggressive, you know what I mean? Fuck off with that. Come on. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna go into the fight anyways. Oh, come on, fucker. Oh. Man, I don't know what the fuck I ate yesterday. Bad indigestion. I know I'm not sick. We just had gastro. Oh, God. It was really bad. I'm hungry again to boot, so... I brought my broccoli and tofu for lunch. Kung Pao. Hurting, dude. They're not painful, they're just very uncomfortable. I ate junk food yesterday, maybe that's why. I didn't eat a ton of it, but had a lot of chips during the game. The Niners game, at least. That's fucking cheap right there. I couldn't even move. What am I supposed to do? Huh? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Oh, my ear's itchy and I could not wait. She's gonna jump at me and I'm gonna die. Ready, here we go. Dude, that was a bad itch, too. There's nothing I can do about that. It's true. I'm gonna record this one. Been here for about almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. terrible. Let's go. Watch how bad this is. Been here for just about 2 hours. Maybe shy a minute or two, but... Now it's over. Fuck! Hang on, guys. Be right back. Let's go. Watch how bad this is. Fuck! come back. Let me get ready here. No. Man, a lot of injuries in football this season, and we're finishing week 2 tonight with Monday Night Football, but way too many for my liking. It's a collision sport, and it's probably the most dangerous sport humans play, you know, next to boxing and rugby and stuff like that. But god damn, a lot of injuries. There's always injuries every year, don't get me, but like some years, sometimes you go a decade or so where it's just a minimal or nominal amount of injuries, and other years, or spans of years, you just, it seems like nobody can stay healthy. It's unfortunate. Starting QBs and shit out for 3 months, like Joe Burrow, and it's all bad, man. I mean, you can't. Oh, I think I may need a break. It's trying my patience today. And I'm still having a really good time. Like, that hasn't been diminished whatsoever. I'm just... Hang on, guys. Oh, man, it smells. Beard hair got stuck in the microphone mesh, like by its tip or point. feeling it tonight, guys. I am not, or today. I'm not gelling with the game. I guess that's a good way to put it. I'm enjoying myself immensely. But I am just not, man, I am just not there today. And I always play poorly. I'm always shitty, but I'm just not feeling it, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not even getting this bitch to her second form. Why did she run into the fucking gate when I was pushing left? I'm legitimately getting angry now. I know I told you guys I'm not feeling it today. Like, you know what I mean? You just have these off days. And I want to play. I really want to progress. I was gonna say beat the thing, but I'm not beating this game probably until December or January. Months after everyone else has been done, or learn to speedrun it in less than an hour. You know what I mean? Fully loaded my middle blow at once. I don't know. I gotta take another break, guys. Sorry. apologies. I'm just not feeling it today, guys, and I'm gonna go play something else.